RootCatz. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves some more StarCraft 2 HotS action between Grandmaster players RootCatz the Zerg and EGiNcontrL RC on Neoplanet SLE. Go away. So anyway, in the upper right hand corner we have the Zerg. We have the man, the master behind Root. He is the root of all things. We have RootCatz, and in the bottom left hand corner we have ourselves the how do I put this? How do I be nice? I was gonna say the muscular menace of EG. We have ourselves the caster, the pro gamer, EGiNcontrL RC. And that is an awfully early probe to put down a pylon for a Forge Fast expand. So nothing too strange going on here. Always very interesting to watch RootCatz games. Catz always comes up with what appear to be very interesting strategies. And he normally doesn't disappoint in that aspect. Probe is going to early scout here, see if there's a pool, see if he has to freak out and build pylons and forges and gateways in his base, as well as cannons, of course. But that is not the case. RootCatz is gonna, looks like he's actually gonna go straight for a 14 hatch. No, that's a scout. Well, there's 15. He's going for a very economic opening. Let me just put it that way. I have no idea. Oh, there's the spawning pool. Alright, so 15 spawning pool for RootCatz. This probe is going to be annoying and block the natural hatchery for however long it can. And if this drone actually gets here, it's probably going to get there in time to block the natural from going down for a little while if it wants. And that's exactly what's going to happen, although EGiNcontrL on top of it, and he's going to actually send down another probe to chase down this drone, and the drone is going to take a lot of damage. Oh boy, oh boy. That is one very lucky drone, to say the least. Pylon down in the natural position of RootCatz. Catz is just mining away, waiting for that spawning pool to finish. Doesn't want to get cannon rushed. And EGiNcontrL did cancel that pylon. Nicely done, as my game lags. So no pylon back in the base yet for EGiNcontrL. That'll probably be soon, and then we'll see what tech path he takes once he gets his economy going. It'll be interesting to see what Catz does. He will. He only made 2 Zerglings. He will most likely, I would think and hope, take his natural expansion. But then we'll see whether or not he decides to follow that up with another another expansion, or if he decides to tech hard to Mutalisks or even Swarm Hosts or something. ZVP and HotS appears to be in a very big state of flux. I know that there are some Protoss who have been complaining about it and have struggled mightily, and there are a lot of Zerg who are not happy and think that the end game of Protoss, especially SkyToss, is almost impossible to play against. Reload Infester. So, you know, I don't think that they deserve it either. I think that it is something. If it does, how do you say? And actually, okay, so you know how I said that he would take a natural expansion? He is actually making a Catz. This is why I picked Catz. Catz's game against EGiNcontrL, because Catz does crazy, stupid stuff. EGiNcontrL's only just going to get down his cybernetics core. The lair is already done for Catz. He had started movement speed. I don't know why. He's got a proxy hatchery. I honestly, EGiNcontrL's got to be confused. EGiNcontrL must think that maybe Catz has. Maybe Catz has expanded somewhere else, not to his natural. But as soon as he scouts that there's no actual expansion, EGiNcontrL's going to know what's up. This is actually going to be a very interesting push. This is going to be a Spine Crawler Swarm Host push. I'm almost certain it's Swarm Hosts. Yes, it is going to be Swarm Hosts, that infestation pit. EGiNcontrL is going to be like, alright, what the heck's going on? Something's not right. He's got to put down another couple cannons, He's gonna have to, if he hasn't already, he probably is gonna want to get down a Stargate. There goes the Stargate. I don't know if he knew or guessed correctly, but that's gonna be what's gonna win him this game, because there's not gonna be a lot. Oh, there's gonna be a couple Spore Crawlers out. Although, if EGiNcontrL can hold off against the Swarm Host for a little while, and now he finally spots what's going on, and this Mothership Core is going to do a little bit of damage. Its damage is so small, though. It's... Oh, boy, wow, that Spore Crawler took out the shields of the Mothership Core in about 2 seconds. Holy smokes. And here come the Swarm Hosts. And the Swarm Hosts are going to pick away at the Forge. That Forge is probably going to go down. Well, there's only one Swarm Host out. There's 2 Swarm Hosts. There's the 3rd. So RootCatz continuing to pump out Swarm Hosts whenever he can. He's not going to have the economy to get Enduring Locust. He's not going to need it when he's this close either. And he's trying to get as close as possible so that well, I mean, multiple things here, so that he can micro his units more. He has more time to micro. And he's going to try and get that sentry. If he could get that sentry, that would be absolutely huge, because once this reaches more of a mass, force fields are going to be very important to use. Right now, the Forge is the only thing taking damage. Although EGiNcontrL is trying to take out that Swarm Host, is not going to get it. There is a Queen now there, probably saving up enough money for Transfusion. Boy, that is... Spore Crawler is getting very close. Out comes the Void Ray, though, and that is going to mean that the Void Ray is going to take out that Spore Crawler really quickly. Oh, the Transfuse on the Spore Crawler. The Void Ray is probably going to live, but it will take out the Spore Crawler. And the Void Ray does just barely live. And now we have a couple Infestors out on the field. Wow, RootCatz does not have any fighting units. This is crazy. He's just got all indirect fighters. The Swarm Hosts, the Infestors, and I guess the Queens are about it. So the Locusts are finally look like they're going to wear down that Forge, and down goes the Forge, and now that first gateway is in trouble. A line of 5 cannons is out. There is a single Mothership Core, which has created the Planetary Nexus to help out and save what he can. EGiNcontrL is just trying to buy time for his tech. He does have a single Void Ray. He does have another one on the way. He did make a second Stargate, so that means that he is going to go air. That does seem to be the proper response in this situation. 2 random Zerglings come flying in and die quite quickly. And now the only thing left are the cannons, and EGiNcontrL has had to spend so much money on cannons and quick tech that he does not have his natural saturated, his main barely saturated. The Planetary Nexus still going on. EGiNcontrL must be confused. He's barely bending his Chrono Boost on his natural Nexus. And these Infestors don't have the, the Pathogen Gladden's upgrade, but they now have enough for fungal growth. And the Swarm Host removing... You know what's interesting? Catz only seems to have made 4 Swarm Hosts. A Nidus Network now on the way. There are 4 Void Rays out. There's a nice fungal growth. Grabs the Void Rays. The hatchery looks like it is going to go down, though. The Void Rays are going to... Oh no, they're not going to focus it down. Now they've turned to the Queens. They get fungled again. This could be a huge blunder right now. That hatchery looks like it's going to survive. 1, 2 Void Rays go down, and the other 2 are going to try and get out. And now EGiNcontrL's natural is weakened, and now there's a Nidus Network on the way to help reinforce from the main into the... basically into the proxy position. And oh my goodness, the Overlord's giving vision of the high ground. EGiNcontrL tried to get a cannon up there to rain down death from the high ground, but the vision allowed him to kill that. And now these 4 Queens are, and the 3 Infestors. Oh no, there's no fungal growth available though. So more Spore Crawlers going down. I don't know about this. This is very interesting. EGiNcontrL has gone into, I don't want to say it's panic mode, but more of a what in the world am I supposed to do? A WTF moment. 1 cannon goes down. There's still 4 remaining though. And this Mothership Core is still alive, and it does have enough for a Planetary Nexus. It does do the Photon Overcharge. There are 5 Void Rays out on the field. EGiNcontrL is making 2 more at a time. And, ooh, boy. That 1 Void Ray is very, very lucky. And it looks like Catz does not have his rally point set correctly. There we go. And, wow. Golly. Swarm Hosts do a lot of damage. RootCatz has 5. He's got 5, and he's just slowly just dismantling the front of the Protoss base. And another cannon goes down. EGiNcontrL just keeps making cannons, and that has basically kept him from being able to do anything else. And it looks like maybe EGiNcontrL is going to swing around for a counterattack with his Void Rays. And nice force fields right there, locking out the Locust from range completely. That sentry had been building up energy and had full energy for a while there. May as well burn it so it can start gaining more energy. And yup, these 7 Void Rays and Mothership Core are going to be moving out. Oh, Catz barely... Oh, it's barely in his vision. Does he see it? Does he respond? He would have to put all his... He's going to have to bring his queens and infestors back. Ah, he didn't. He's not responding. Oh, boy. Oh, no. One single solitary Spore Crawler is going to go out down very quickly. There is another one. There we go. Catz responding now. The Fungal Growth. 1 Void Ray goes down. Fungal Growth on 4 of them. Out comes the infested Terrans. Queen getting focused down. And there's the mass recall. Only losing the 1 single Void Ray in that exchange. There are still 6 left. But... Oh, Catz boxed and moved his units, which means there's a bunch of Locusts just waiting to try and get in that Swarm Host. No, you can't get in there. Oh, and now they're probably going to just die, yep, when their time expires. So the Void Rays once again are going to move out. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there's not. He doesn't have the energy for a mass recall. Nidus Worms don't take energy to do. They just take money the first time you put it down. Oh, Tempests have been on the field. We have ourselves a true ZVP HotS game. This is like the beta when players would just experiment with things. So that Spore Crawler is going to go down again. The Void Rays are going to go back into the base. We do have a Hive up for RootCatz. I'm not absolutely certain what the point of the Hive is for Vipers. Oh my goodness, he's got a Viper out on the field now. This really is HotS. EGiNcontrL is looks like he was trying to bait units back. EGiNcontrL has finally saturated his main, but he's used up so many minerals trying to defend this. But these Tempests, I don't think that there is an answer for these Tempests. Oh boy, Swarm Host getting taken out. Here's the thing, if there goes... Oh... needing a money fungal. Down goes an Infestor with energy. Another one is going to get taken down. Nice abducts going on there, and the Fungal Growth will make certain... Well, I don't know about make certain. The Viper does get taken out. Infestor's still on the field. Transfuser's going down. RootCatz is doing everything he can with all of these queens. He is still making queens. Another Viper on the way. 3 more Tempests on the way. Air Weapons level 1 for EGiNcontrL is out coming out as well. I really think that this is the answer to this interesting game. Oh, RootCatz is going to bring in the drones to make some more Spore Crawlers and more! Oh, Queens, down goes another nice fungal. Is he going to get one Tempest? Oh, the Tempest! Oh, that one Tempest was like, I'm going to turn back the other way. The problem is that these Swarm Hosts have reached a critical mass. They are pushing through the cannons. Can RootCatz get to this Nexus? If he can get to and take out this Nexus, EGiNcontrL is going to be in trouble. Like I said, he's just been taking so much, using up so many minerals to do this. And the Void Rays are in the main base of Catz. They're taking out everything. Oh, I missed that. Crap. They're taking out everything. Overlord's going down. The Spore Crawler's going down. There's a mass evacuation going on, including a Queen off creep because the Nidus Network was taken down. The Infestation Pit's going to go down. The Spine Crawler, or Spawning Pool's going to go down. The Hive is likely to go down as well. So it looks like RootCatz is actually going to just go away. He's going to run. And then I subduct, and where's the Fungal Growth? Oh, the Tempests aren't running away. They're trying to take down the Viper. The Viper is not taken out. One Tempest goes down. Can another Tempest go down? No, he is going to save that Tempest, and there are just so many Tempests out now. 9 that I don't think RootCatz has anything to handle this. He's got no Corruptors, no Mutalisks on the field. He has a single Viper. He has 2 Infestors, and his Queen count is getting lower and lower because he just doesn't have the DPS to take down the Tempests, especially with this high ground advantage. And there's the GG, well played. Holy smokes, RootCatz. That was a very interesting game. EGiNcontrL finally going into the main of RootCatz, which had basically no damage. He actually swung around. I missed it, but I know what happened. He swung around. He had to have taken out that Nidus Worm right away because, A, Catz would have brought back some of his units to defend his main, and if the Nidus Worm was still there, and B, when he evacuated his drones and Queen, he did not evacuate to the Nidus Network so that his Queen didn't have to walk off creep. He actually, see, because the Queen's right there, he actually had to walk it, which is probably because the Nidus Network had been taken out. But a very interesting strategy from RootCatz, and an interesting response. There was a WTF moment. I'll build Void Rays, and then I missed the Fleet Beacon going down, and Tempests appeared on the field. And Tempests were the absolute right choice. In case you're wondering, EGiNcontrL's ground army consisted of a single sentry that entire game that does not appear to be alive on the map right now. Yes, so EGiNcontrL, I don't think he made a single stalker or zealot that entire game, which is cool. I mean, Catz only made 2 Zerglings all game. Very interesting ZVP right there.